What is going on? Welcome to episode 86 of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host, N64 Josh, on this NPC Mini. That music you just heard was from On Being Human. You could check them out on Spotify and YouTube. Remember, if you want to hear the official Nintendo podcast, look for the Nintendo Power Podcast wherever podcasts are found. If you want to get yourself a free book from Audible, go to audibletrial.com/NPC. Choose from books like Ready Player One or Super Mario or, whatever you're into. audibletrial.com/NPC. Podbean.com/NPC. Go start your own podcast. You can actually do the whole thing from your phone. If you have no microphone or anything like that, you can download the app, sign up, and do your own show. That's podbean.com/NPC. And lastly, guys, if you want to get yourself an extra podcast, go to patreon.com/N64Josh. And for $1, you get an exclusive show. So there's other tiers available as well. So check that out. All right. Well, let's see. We got a few announcements.
Hey, listen.
All right. This show happens live on Thursdays. It's like 7:15. It's a little later than normal, so forgive me. But we did a little family time. We were sitting around the fire, hanging out, roasting hot dogs and whatnot. So it was good. I'm glad I got to do that. Kind of just broke up the monotony a little bit of life, so it was nice. You're going to find it on twitch.tv/N64Josh. We also do it Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific. It's usually a little late. We try to get it right on the money, but you know how it goes. I'm writing a book called Another Castle, and it's basically life lessons from Super Mario Brothers, way back from 1985. So I kind of just look at the game, I look at my life, look at the history of Nintendo, that kind of stuff, and kind of just mesh it all together. So that should be coming out very soon. Lastly, I have the Smash Bros. Cast that you can find on iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, and Stitcher, soon to be Spotify, fingers crossed. And just look for the Smash Bros. Cast. You can also find all my content at n64josh.com. I want to say hello, everybody. Nightcrawler, Yickum, Not Skash. That's a funny name to say. Kirby, Geek, Lumber. Let's see. That's everybody so far in chat. Anybody that's just lurking, guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. We're gonna have a good time tonight. We got a little bit to talk about. So, I think we're gonna just kind of jump right into this. I do kind of have one last little announcement. I mentioned it last week, or on the show earlier this week. I am doing on Wednesdays a live stream at 6 p.m. where I will be playing 1 to 2 new or recently released or soon to be released Nindies or eShop titles. Next week we're going to be playing The Way Remastered, and we are going to be playing Wild Guns. So those will be the two for this coming Wednesday. And if you missed them and you want to be able to catch up, you can check my website. I'll have both videos in a post there under the preview section, and it's also on my YouTube channel. I upload them the same night. So if you're wanting to be able to check out some of these indie titles that I'll be covering, the past episodes will be available. So and show up for those, because it's really about me interacting with you guys and trying to answer questions. So that'll be live on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So let's talk about some Switch games that are on sale. Hey, I see a few more people showed up too. Modern Prophet, what's going on? Welcome. Tadawaka, how are you? Good to see you guys. All right. We have quite a few Switch games on sale. You guys ready for this? We got Astro Bears Party. It's 40% off. Bleed, 50% off. Brawl, 20% off. Bold Boy, 40% off. Here's the one you've all been waiting for. Cars 3, Driven to Win, 50% off. Darkest Dungeon, 15% off. Darkest Dungeon, The Crimson Court, 15% off. And the Shield Breaker. And Ancestral Edition. There we go. And Dragonfang Z, The Rose of Dungeon in Time, 20% off. Frederick, The Resurrection of Music, 75% off. It's $1.49. I have no idea what it is. Frederick 2, Evil Strikes Back is $1.24, 75% off. Looks like a game called Judge is 40% off. Letter Quest Remastered, 50% off. 9 Parchments, 40% off. No Thing, 30% off. Paper Wars, Cannon Fodder Devastated, 50% off. Putty Pals, 10% off. Cubics Paint, 25% off. Red Game Without a Great Name is 50% off for $1.49. Robonauts, 80% off at $2.99. Square Boy versus Bullies Arena Edition, 20% off at $3.99. And last but not least, Twin Robots Ultimate Edition, 25% off. So there's your sales for this week. If you want to see all those sales, 1, go to your Switch, check them out. 2, they're going to be included in the show notes, so you'll be able to see all of them there and when they end. So there you go. We're going to jump right into the news and talking points. Here we go. All right. So, we got a good little chunk of stuff to talk about. Disgaea Hour of Darkness is getting an HD remake on the Switch and PS4, and a few screenshots have surfaced on siliconeera.com. I believe it was Dusk from our Discord hit me with this link earlier today, and so I checked it out. The game's looking good. This isn't a series that I'm real familiar with. I have Disgaea 5 on the Switch. I haven't played it yet, but one day, hopefully. So yeah, we're getting an HD remake. There are quite a few pictures. I did include a link to the article, so if you want to check out all these pictures, you can. And if you're into Disgaea, this might be a really good thing. We have more Pokemon rumors, kind of. This is just a little one, but I don't know. I think any Pokemon and Smash, and if I was to hear anything about Animal Crossing right now, those are the 3 things that I'm hungry to hear anything. So again, this is according to Pixelpar at Pixelpar on Twitter. It says that he talked more about the release date possibly being November, and then this guy, and then he also mentioned that the code name for Pokemon on Switch is Beluga. So there you go. There's hot off the press rumors about Pokemon right there. Code name Beluga. I do have a couple questions about Pokemon, and chat. I want you guys to talk to me about this, because I was thinking about this while I was driving the other day. Do you guys think that there's a possibility that we will not see Pokemon exclusively on the Switch, and that there's a chance that we will see Pokemon, whatever it is, and then we got Sun and Moon, right? Is there a chance that this new Pokemon, let's just for the sake of the argument say it's like Sunset and Sunrise, I don't know. If Sunset was on the Switch and Sunrise was on the DS, how'd you guys feel about that? Oh, look at this. Kirby saying they even said no more 3DS mainline games. Okay, sweet. There you go. That answers that question. Because I'm thinking, man, the install base of the 3DS, and we have games like Monster Hunter that you can play 3DS and the Switch games. So I'm thinking this overall is a good thing that they have made that jump. Thank you, Oracle, so much for filling us in. And the first comment is, no, Switch only. Forget about the DS. There are really some people that don't like the poor DS. So many good memories. So, okay, well, there we go. They've said they wouldn't do it, so we don't have to worry about it. That means there's going to be a whole lot of Switches being sold when Pokemon launches, which is an excellent thing. That's very good. Very good. All right. This is another story that I'm a little bit... I don't really know how I feel. I mean, I'm going to tell you guys how I feel, but I do want to hear from you guys on it. So whether you're watching this on YouTube or just listening in your car, whatever, maybe tweet at me, maybe let me know in the Discord, in the comment section of this thing. I'm just curious I'm just curious what you guys think. And basically, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is adding loot boxes in the form of fortune cookies. So basically, there's a fortune cookie shop in the game's marketplace. When eaten, these cookies grant a random item of clothing or furniture, um, which it just depends on the style of cookie you bought. Some of these things can be bought with bells that you can earn in game. Some of them have to be bought with leaf tickets. Now, you can earn some leaf tickets, but leaf tickets also cost actual money. It sounds friendly than loot boxes. Yeah. So, chat, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about this? Here's how I found out about this. I haven't played this game much at all. And the unfortunate thing with it is it's not like you're using my so let me back up. My wife was like, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is going to make me spend money. Now let me say this. One, she's got hours and hours of time played on that game. So I see no problem throwing some money at it. Right? I see no problem at all. Like, the way I look at it is like, you know what? You spend $12 a month on Netflix. You watch it for X amount of hours, and you get value out of it. You know, it's you if you watch it for a minute or you watch it for 3 weeks out of the month, it's the same price. You're still enjoying it. If you're playing this game for a long period of time, I see no problem throwing some cash their way. They're providing you a service, which is just entertainment. Where the problem is for me, and the problem was for her, is she's like, everything else I've been able to earn just by playing the game. And now with this update, I'm gonna have to spend money and then hope I get some of these items I want, because it's random. You open these cookies and you don't know what you can get. You have the chance of getting duplicate items. And so this, to me, I'm not super cool with it. It kind of bums me out. Like, I have no problem saying, "Hey, you want to speed up the process with something? Buy leaf tickets." And Kirby's saying this is literally the Fire Emblem Heroes thing. Yeah, and it really is. You buy orbs, you summon heroes, and you hope you get what you want. There's no, it's just chance. It's just chance. And so I I don't know. The problem is this game is not it's not making the money they had anticipated it would. And so now they're trying these tactics to make more money with it. And the thing that just concerns me the most is that I don't want to see the Animal Crossing brand damaged because of stuff like this, right? Because of fortune cookies, like, and like Yikim saying, no one's being forced to buy it. No, of course not. But the thing the hard pill to swallow for most people is that I've been able to earn everything up to a certain point, but now it's not very likely I'm going to be able to earn everything, so I'm going to have to spend money. And so that's what I find a bummer in this situation. Because again, it doesn't affect me. I don't even play the game. I didn't even turn it back on for like the Mario stuff when that came out. Like, to me, it's not a fun game. It's not enjoyable. But there are some people that really enjoy collecting the items and that kind of thing. So I hope that they rethink this. I hope they come up with a way to make the game very profitable. But I just hope they can get a little more creative with it. That's all. I feel like Nintendo right now everything with Animal Crossing in the last three iterations of Animal Crossing, Amiibo Festival, Happy Home Designer, and Pocket Camp have kind of missed the mark a little bit. And so I really want to see the series like be thriving and people be excited for it and not have any of these bad tastes in their mouth from Nintendo doing silly things with this beloved series. So hopefully it'll work itself out. Again, nobody's forced to do anything, but I do get the frustration of at first you could complete this and now it's kind of based on chance, and then you have to throw money at it on top of that. Like, even if you just had to buy these cookies but you had a way to guarantee you would unlock each of the items, that would be better. But just making everything chance, I just to me, I don't like it. That's just my opinion, though. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, you want to hit me up in Discord, whatever. I want to hear from you guys. A few people from the chat are saying, I'll go back to Animal Crossing when they add Battle Royale. Well, every other game is, so that'll be a thing. Yickam says I would pay extra up front, then have to pay a little micro stuff, but that's just me. Kirby says also people will drop the app when the actual game comes out anyway. It's true. I mean, although if you remember, they did mention that the app would work with mainline games. I believe that was what was said anyway. I could be wrong, but so it may be worth your while to have some of this stuff. I don't know. There's not a lot of info out there right now, so. Hopefully it all works out, and my wife, she's just like, I'm gonna play the heck out of this thing, and hopefully I can level up enough and get enough Leaf tickets and see what happens. So she wants to see there could still be a chance. So I will let you guys know after I think it's sometime in June that this is up. So there's a chance you can still earn them, but it's just a lot tougher than any of the past things. So there you go. Let's see. Next thing. Earlier on, I mentioned The Way Remastered. I'll be streaming that on Wednesday. Well, I got an email from them today, and then it's kind of been all over the place. The game, it has a game-breaking bug in one of the boss fights, and I included a link in my show notes here to Reddit so that you can kind of figure out what to do. This is The Way Remastered. The Way Remastered. It comes out on Friday, the April 20th. Labo Day. Hype. So they went into detail on this. They said we found out about this bug very late. We talked to Nintendo and they said just release it. You have so many pre-orders, just release it. And they've already submitted the patch. So what's happening, I guess, is after like the second boss fight, it's deleting your entire game save. So if you're going to jump into this game this weekend, make sure to go to my show notes and click the link. You'll see it there. It'll say The Way Remastered has a game-breaking bug, and there's a link there, and it walks you through the steps on what to do so that you can avoid this bug. So, hopefully they are very apologetic, and they've even said, hey, if you haven't purchased it yet, wait. But they have the thing, the patch in process, and basically they listened to Nintendo said no, you should release it and then patch it. So their initial response was let's wait and patch it then release, but according to their post, it sounds like Nintendo said no, release it, and they didn't want to push it with Nintendo. They just were like, okay, if this is what they're saying to do, we're gonna do it. So there you go. That's happening. So we gotta hopefully we won't run into anything, but because I would like to get that review for this game up this weekend. Next, Korg Gadget coming April 26th. This is an app for the Switch that's going to have 16 bundled synthesizers and drum machines. So you're basically going to be able to make music on your Switch. Now, Labo comes out tomorrow. We're going to be able to make music with a piano on there and guitars and other things as well. Pretty cool stuff. We're excited for that. But this thing, from the little bit I saw, there is actual gameplay here. It's gameplay-esque. Basically, you can get four people together and kind of you can make music together. Like you have different instruments that you're each playing using the Joy-Con, and you play the notes on the beat, and you can make music. I have a link to the video that you can check out of people playing it, and it looks pretty fun. It looks pretty cool. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I want to know a little more about it before I take the plunge, because I have similar items already. I have a little MIDI player and things for making music like that. But from what I saw, you can even make chip tunes, which is pretty cool. So who knows? If I ever get around to making a game, if I could do the game, make the Switch games music with the Switch, might be kind of cool. We'll see. So that's coming April 26th. Okay, on Nintendo's YouTube. Remember last week I mentioned making sure to subscribe, making sure you check it regularly. They had, from the last time I checked it, they had 9 new videos up. They put out videos on a very regular basis. Some are games, some are just things that are going on. Right now they're showcasing things about Hyrule Warriors. They're showcasing things about Donkey Kong Country Returns, or I'm sorry, Tropical Freeze. And they also had a trailer for My Hero 1's Justice announcement trailer. And this looks like a 3D fighting game. It kind of looks like Pokken Tournament, but you don't go into the 2D mode. Whatever, you just stay 3D the whole time. It's what it looked like to me. Looks like environments were involved. It looks like it's pretty over the top action. I'm fairly certain it's based on a pretty popular anime. So some people may be really stoked about this. I knew nothing about it, but the characters did look pretty interesting, and the fighting looks kind of interesting. So I do have a link. You can check it out in the show notes if that's something that you're interested in. That's My Hero 1's Justice. And Kirby is reminding me to let everybody know, since I mentioned Donkey Kong, we are giving away, Hate Zero and myself are giving away a copy of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze in the month of May. So that was what was voted on Twitter. So it will be Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. The other announcement trailer that you can see on Nintendo's YouTube is Wild Guns Reloaded. And this is a Super Nintendo game that I had missed. I recently looked up to see how much it was, and it's a pricey cart, anywhere from like 150 to more. And so this coming to the Switch. The only place I could find a physical copy was at GameStop. Now, you're probably thinking, so it's a GameStop exclusive. According to the publisher's website, all it says is GameStop and Amazon coming soon. So I don't know if I checked Amazon before the show started. It still wasn't there. My copy will be here tomorrow from GameStop, and I believe the game is coming in at like $29.99, something like that. It might be $39. I think it's $29.99 though. So yeah, if it's from that 16-bit era. You play as a cowboy, and it's kind of like an arcade shooter, but you're not using a gun. You're moving a crosshairs around the stage, shooting enemies, and if they get close enough, you're actually doing a melee attack. So I'm kind of excited to check it out. We'll be looking at it on Wednesday for sure to get a little more info there. So it should be good. But again, if you want to get the physical copy, as of right now, GameStop is the only place you can do that. Okay, well, I think that is basically going to wrap up this episode of Nintendo Powercast. It's a mini. Just a short little one. We'll be back at it on Tuesday for a full hour episode with Hate Zero. And I do just want to thank everybody hanging out. Tadawaka, Kirby Geek, Lumberjoke, Yickum, anybody else that's lurking. I know some of you guys are playing Splatoon right now. Oh, you know what? I do want to let you guys know about that. I've put together, or I shouldn't say Ninja from our Discord got the ball rolling, and we're competing in the Splatoon event that's happening on Saturday. And if you want to get involved, if you want to put a team together, I'll have a link in the show notes to where you can register. Versus Nintendo, I believe, is the Twitter account that you can follow that has some more information. So check that out. I see Crane. Crane is lurking. What's up? What's up? And so anyway, if you want to play, go check it out. You can put a team together. You have to register. And I believe the team that wins everything gets a trip to E3. So we're just playing for fun. We had a lot of fun last night. Our team name is the Mad Splatters, and I'm going to be making up a logo for that and everything. So it'll be fun. And I think we're actually going to continue playing after the tournament as well, just to possibly compete in other tournaments and whatever else. So it's a pretty good time. We're enjoying it. As long as I can, I will be streaming that, and it's at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, twitch.tv/N64Josh. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out. Remember, you can follow your hero, Hate Zero, on Twitch at Hate Zero with an X. You can follow me, N64Josh. At N64Josh on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon, Snapchat, and Vero. I do have that new podcast, Smash Bros. Cast. Look for it on iTunes, Google Play. If you want to get yourself that free book from Audible, go to audibletrial.com/NPC. Remember, if you want to start your own podcast, go to podbean.com/NPC. Sign up for a free trial there as well. Get a couple episodes out. See if it's for you. That does help support this show too, so thank you for that. I appreciate it. I think that's going to be it. I do want to say join us in the Discord. n64josh.com/Discord. We have a good time just chatting in there. We had some new people join today. Like, it's just a really fun place to talk Nintendo. If you want to find people to play with, we got I always see people asking, I want to play Splatoon. I want to play Rocket League. I want to play Mario Kart. Like, there's always people looking for people to play with, and good people. Like, it's a healthy community. Nobody's toxic because they would just get booted. It's a safe place to come hang out. So, come hang out with us. Tadawaka says, plug my book. I plugged it earlier, but yeah, book's coming out, guys. Hopefully middle of May. That's the goal. So middle of May is the goal, but I will let you know. I will delay it just like a game if it's not at least to where I want it, because I don't think it'll ever be exactly how I want it, but I'll get it close. So that's in the works. If you're enjoying this show, hit me with a review on iTunes. I'd greatly appreciate that. We're trying to level this thing up to 5. We're at 4.5 right now. We have a few 1-star reviews that people just didn't like us. Hey, whatever, that's cool. We're not for everybody. But if you like it, please leave a review. That would be super helpful. I just want to say thanks. Thanks for all the reviews. Thanks for hanging out. You guys are the best. I love you. And we will see you Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, twitch.tv/N64Josh. Goodbye, guys. You're the best.